Hello guys, how are you? My name is David Franco from davidandfran.co and welcome to another Geek update. It's been a long time since I've done a Geek update video and I have a lot to say, especially in regards to the recent announcement. You know, Mixer, Ninja, millions of dollars, millions of money. Jesus Christmas, David. I haven't had a real lunch yet, so I'm not like fully energized. But yeah, so I want to talk about Mixer today in addition to ContentStarterKit.com. I'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. My thoughts on Mixer. For all 2.34 of you who have been hiding under a rock, perhaps you didn't hear the big news. Microsoft owns Mixer. That's no secret. It's been obvious for a while now. Microsoft recently acquired Ninja for millions of dollars. Now, nobody knows the exact amount except for Ninja and his wife and his family and all that stuff. And of course, I've seen all kinds of speculation from $2 or $3 million all the way up to like $20 million over the next 2 years or whatever. But yeah, Microsoft's got that money. So to take away one of Twitch's biggest and most popular iconic streamers and bring them over exclusively to Mixer, that is a huge power move by Microsoft. And guys, honestly, if you want my true, unbiased thoughts, this is a win-win for everybody. Allow me to explain. Okay, so first of all, for those who don't know, Mixer is arguably the best alternative to Twitch. So if you're trying to grow on Twitch and you just can't get any followers, any viewers, any traction basically, I gotta be honest, guys, head over to Mixer. Mixer is a much smaller platform, but it has so much potential because of Ninja moving over there. Seriously, think about it. One of the biggest streamers on Twitch is now exclusively on Mixer. What does that mean? That means literally hundreds of thousands, potentially millions a year or two from now, of viewers are coming over to Mixer. So if you want to grow on Mixer, right now is the time to start. And I'll explain why more in a bit because it's a very fascinating platform. They are doing some things that I wish Twitch would do. I honestly lost my track there because I didn't follow my notes. I have notes right here on my phone, but I still didn't follow them because this is such an exciting topic. I just love talking about this because it's not only an exciting time to be a viewer, but it's especially an exciting time to be a streamer. Someone like myself. Now, what does this mean for my Twitch channel? Is it going away? Of course not. I've worked way too hard to build up my following of over 7,500 followers. Yeah, 7,500 followers. Actually took the time to take an interest in little old me. Okay, so truthfully, most of my success on Twitch is because of YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why you have to exist everywhere. And that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm about to say. I'm moving to Mixer. Now, am I quitting Twitch? Of course not. I just made that very clear. However, with that said, as of this Friday, what is this Friday's date?
It's Friday, August 9th,
okay,
2019.
Cool. So as of this Friday, August 9th, 2019, not 2019, 2019, I will be live over at mixer.com/DavidFranco. Please follow me. I appreciate it. Every single follow helps me grow a lot. So it's a little distracting in the background. And by the way, speaking of background, yeah, I realize it's incredibly dull. I literally just built that this weekend, my second bookcase. So I had to populate it with items. But anyway, yes, I am going to be on Mixer only on the weekends. So that way I still have 3 or 4 days during the week that I'll be streaming consistently on Twitch. So yeah, Twitch, it's not going anywhere. I love Twitch. It is an incredible platform. I built up an amazing community. So obviously I can't just leave that behind. That would be stupid of me. But in addition to that, I will also be building my presence on Mixer. Now you gotta ask, why, David? Why not put all of your attention into one platform? Well, my response to that would be, why would you put all of your interest and all of your energy into one platform? That's like me just focusing on YouTube. That would be incredibly stupid and idiotic of me. Why? Because I'm not some big YouTuber. I can't just live off of YouTube. Hence why I have a very successful Patreon campaign. Also, I bring income in via affiliate marketing. I love affiliate marketing. I find it fascinating. And I'm actually exploring another revenue stream potentially in September. I'll talk about that when the time comes. But for now, my biggest focuses are YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, affiliate marketing. Oh, and obviously my own design work, graphic design, web design, all that stuff. I've actually been picking up some new clients lately, which is really cool. And I have some potential clients around the corner, which is even cooler. Busy is good. I love staying busy. So on top of all that, I'll be adding Mixer into the mix. You get it? Because, I just get it. No, but seriously, Mixer has a lot of potential, guys. And Mixer does have two features that I want to talk about briefly that Twitch does not have. Let me undo that. Apparently, I just deleted my notes by accident. By the way, if you didn't know that, you can literally shake your phone to undo typing, undo trashing, and all that stuff. It's been a feature since, the first version of iPhone OS? Yes, back when it was called iPhone OS. Okay, so Mixer does have two features that I wish Twitch would implement. My favorite, by far, being the hype zone. Say you're in a top 5 situation in Apex Legends, or a top 10 situation in Fortnite, or top 3 situation in PUBG. Basically, you're in the end game of whatever multiplayer game you're playing. Well, Mixer actually has dedicated staff constantly watching the sites and just trying to find streamers who are in that end game level and featuring them on the front page in the hype zone. So, in theory, let's say I'm in a top 2 situation or top 3 situation in Apex Legends, which I'm loving, by the way. I used to hate that game, and now I love it. I have the potential of Mixer featuring me on the homepage in the hype zone. Guys, that's a big deal. I mean, that alone could pick up many, many new followers over time. It's a really, really cool feature, and I wish Twitch would do something similar. Maybe one day. And the second feature worth looking out for is controller sharing. This I'm not that familiar with, but I did read up on it on Mixer's, their FAQ page, support, all that stuff. Okay, so let's say in theory, I don't feel like playing a game for some reason. Let's say I'm playing Apex Legends. I could hand over my controller or keyboard or mouse or whatever to you, the viewer. And you could quite literally control my game, my stream, from where you are. And that's really neat. That's really, really neat for several reasons. One of the reasons being, let's say I like to finish a game a certain way or finish a level or whatever, but you, the viewer, says, you know what, David, there's actually another way to do this, a potentially better way. Why don't you turn on controller sharing and I'll show you myself. So I'm like, all right, turn it on. Take it away, Fred. I don't know who Fred is. That's just the name that popped in my head. But you gotta admit, in theory, that's a really, really neat idea. And that has a lot of potential. So guys, those are my thoughts on Mixer. I think it's a win-win for everyone. I mean, Ninja obviously wins because he's getting, he's making bank from this and he's getting a ton of exposure from Microsoft and potential sponsors and all that stuff. And it's a win for other streamers / viewers because it has been building a ton of interest for Mixer. And guys, I'm just going to say this. I've actually been signed up for Mixer for nearly 3 years now. 3 years. And finally, I do want to say one more thing regarding this. Kind of like a PSA for viewers of myself, Ninja, and other streamers. Please, let streamers grow. Let them grow their brand. Don't give them shit just because they want to move to another platform. Let's be honest. If Microsoft approached you today, tomorrow, whenever, and said, we want to pay you multi-millions of dollars just to stream on our platform, you would do it, wouldn't you? I mean, I don't know anyone who wouldn't. I mean, I would drop Twitch in a heartbeat if someone paid me to stream exclusively on their up-and-coming platform. I mean, obviously, it would depend on the money, and I would think about it. I wouldn't just do it. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this about money. I'm just saying, don't call streamers sellouts, because you know damn well you would also sell out yourself. And there's nothing wrong with selling out. I mean, these people got to make a living. I got to make a living. So obviously when, a very exciting deal like that comes along, of course we're going to take it. That's what we creators do. We're quite literally self-employed, so we're going to take whatever comes at us. As long as it aligns with our morals and everything. I mean, I've had potential sponsors in the past where they want to pay me to do this or pay me to do that. And well, I've actually turned the money down several times because I'm just not comfortable doing that on my channel. So yeah, there's obviously a difference between selling out and staying true to yourself. So please let these streamers grow. Let them be themselves. Don't give them shit over their decisions. And guys, honestly, it doesn't matter where someone streams. The content is exactly the same. Whether Ninja is on Mixer, Twitch, DLive, I have no interest in DLive. It doesn't matter. Content is content because at the end of the day, these are multi-million and multi-billion dollar corporations. Don't have a relationship with the platform. Have a relationship with the creator. Okay, I actually talked about that much more than I meant to. I apologize. I'm just passionate about this stuff. It's a very, very, very exciting time to be a streamer and a viewer. Okay, so to wrap up this Geek Update, I do want to give one shout out to contentstarterkit.com. That's my website. I shouldn't even call it a shout out. This is a shameless plug. It was formerly DeFranco Media, but DeFranco Media for me still relates to graphic design and creative services. So eventually DeFrancoMedia.com will come back as its own website, but for now it's auto-forwarding to contentstarterkit.com, which I think is a much better name. Like, it's an amazing domain name, and I'm shocked, absolutely shocked that it was available. I mean, I snatched it up right away and I'm like, this is it. contentstarterkit.com sounds great. And as of late last week, I did roll out 2 new updates to Content Starter Kit. The first one being guest posts. Yes, if you actually want to write an article on contentstarterkit.com about anything in regards to growing your brand, building a YouTube channel, creating a website, writing a blog, being a musician, being a photographer, videographer, whatever. If you create content and you have something to share, whether it's knowledge, your story of success, whatever, please, I want to hear from you. contentstarterkit.com. I'll link it right below. Submit your guest post, and of course, you get to include a self-promotion link of your choice, whether it's your website, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. You win, I win. It's a win-win situation. And speaking of win-win, I also introduced what I call the Creators Showcase over at contentstarterkit.com, which is also linked right below. Just click that and it'll take you directly to the showcase. Okay, so this is a really exciting feature on the website. Basically, you use any of my links to create a website, whether it's Wix, HostPapa, DreamHost, WP Engine, whatever. The list goes on and on. I have everything on the website itself. It is incredibly easy to use. You sign up with any of the web hosts that are featured on the website because those links help me out directly as a content creator. Thank you. And well, to make it worth your while, I will feature your website in the showcase with the website's title, website's thumbnail, description, and of course a direct link to your website itself. It is a win-win situation, so please, if you're starting a website, go through contentstarterkit.com and let me feature you. I'm trying to build this page as quickly as possible. So go there, learn something new, get inspired, and start creating. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this Geek Update. A little longer than I expected, but hey, I'm overdue, right? I'm overdue. And yes, I promise I will be populating that bookcase, actually starting today. Thank you guys so much. Your support means a lot, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Mixer.com/DavidDeFranco.